Are you ready to level up your Leviwanding and jump from short string to long string? Or maybe your string just broke? I will show you today how to restring your Leviwand. I'm going to demonstrate on my Flotoys Vision Wand. It's the contact wand, and it has a fairly, you can actually see how big the hole is. They have the rivet in there. This is going to be the easiest thing to restring, but some of your wands might actually need a needle and thread to pull through your wand. So make sure you have that if you have a little bit smaller of a hole here in the center. So when I sat down to film this, I was pretty sure I was going to be putting Dark Monk's shadow cord, a type of Technora string, really waxy and thick, onto my Vision Wand here. But I realized I have a lot less of it than I thought I did. So we're going to talk about two other kinds of strings, and we're going to end up putting this one on the wand. Flotoys with the Vision Wand usually sells this silky cord. It actually feels really nice, but it's not my favorite. I actually prefer doing black string. This is too visible for me, but it does feel really nice. Flotoys also sells this string, and it is an excellent alternative, and it comes on this beautiful little... Okay, I threw it. It was beautiful. This beautiful wrap board. It says find your flow at the bottom. Little Flotoys etching. Nice little detail. I think the other one did too. Yeah, the one with silk did too. This is a little bit thinner than the shadow cord, but it is a nice cord. We're just going to wish me the best of luck putting the thinner cord on the heavier, thicker wand. And I might note that string choice is a complete personal preference. I like it, but I don't love it. I love this the most, just because it's a little bit thicker and smoother. And this is perfectly fine for any and all wands, except fire wands. Fire wands, you're going to want the shadow cord because this is going to be fire resistant, not entirely fireproof. But the rest of it, based on feel, texture, color, that's all personal preference to the individual wander. First things first, a good way to figure out your string length is to go ahead and feed your string through your wand and then find out what length your arm span is. Your arm span is like this, where your arms are spread all the way out and the string will run from one side to the other. Once you find your arm span length from the wand side, you'll want 2 to 6 inches of extra hang like so. A shorter long string, you're going to only go with as much string as exactly your arm span. I like to make sure I have a little bit of extra room for waist wraps. I'm not as skinny as I once was, so if you have less of you, you might need less string than the next person if there is more of that person. That is generally a good way to look at it, but it is all personal preference on how long your string is. But this arm span plus a couple inches above your wand and the length between your wand and those couple of inches is exactly the starting base for long string that you're going to be looking for. If you're using the Flotoy string, I just wanted to say that my extra long string, so a little bit longer than the length I just described, took up pretty much all of the string on one of these spools if you were looking at the Flotoys website and trying to figure out how long and how much extra long string you will need. That being said, it's always good to have a couple of those floating around, and if I remember correctly, all of your wand purchases have the option to add long string, and it will come with a pack of those. So if you are not familiar with the figure 8 knot, that is what we're going to do here. I am not adding a finger loop. If you want to add a finger loop, I know Flotoys has some tutorials on that and how to add the finger loop through this. But I'm just going to do a simple, here's how we get here tutorial. You're going to, as if you were making a normal knot, do a fold, wrap this around, and instead of going through it the first time, wrap it around the second time. So we've gone around twice. And then, as if it were a normal knot, let's see if my nails can not get in the way, we're going to then go ahead and poke this string through, pull it through. As you see, it kind of resembles a figure 8. So this is the figure 8 knot. And then we're just going to pull it through, and pull it down here, and tighten it up. Got a nice big knot there. And you are good to go. Pull it tight on both sides, get it as tight as you can. There we go, super tight. I'm going to lick my fingers because I don't want to burn myself. I'm going to do a quick little melty melt. There you go. And I have now melted the ends just a little bit. We should be good to go. Beautiful. All right, happy flowing, y'all. I hope you enjoy long string, and be sure to check out my tutorials for how to begin your long string journey.